So I have a relevant story to share in these difficult times, especially for those who are studying for their finals or working or can't seem to figure out what to do for their future. I once met a girl in a coffee shop. She had all sorts of documents in front of her and a laptop, highlighters, pens. And then a few minutes later, she starts crying quite tremendously. And but the thing that caught my attention was that she didn't stop doing what she was doing, even though she is crying. There was tears dripping in her papers, and she was just wipe them off and continue. So I approached her because, well, I'm a gentleman and I'm soft in front of girls who cry, and I asked her to share her story with a complete stranger. And then turns out that she is a med student. She was a med student, specialized in cardiology, which is basically holding hearts in your hand. And she was crying because her brain was overloaded with information and overwhelmed with all the information left for her to remember and to learn. And then she told me that it may seem like I'm crying right now, but it's like when you sweat, when you exercise, This is my brain sweating. And then she just kept on doing what she was doing. And in that moment, I understood strength better. And then I decided to hang on for a bit, and she kept telling me about her. And then it turns out that her grandfather had died because of heart failure, and they didn't have the means at the time for a surgery. And then I understood the source of strength. The girl was commanded by a higher purpose, a purpose that is beyond her needs or her selfish desires, a purpose to serve others. She wanted somehow one day to be able to charge people less for these operations, to save lives and loved ones, to extend the times they had on this earth. And I think the lesson here is, when you have a purpose, nothing can stop you. No obstacles, not the difficulties, not other people's opinions, nothing. And even when sometimes it gets too hard and you stumble and cry, well, it's just your brain sweating.